Next, I'd like to call the grammarian.
Well, what a night. Is everybody enjoying tonight's speeches?
Oh, yeah.
All right, good deal. So, as a grammarian, I'm going to report out tonight's repeated words, grammatical mistakes, positive usage, vivid words, and words of the day. Let me start with the words of the day used, which is entrenador. We have Toastmaster Basil, use it one time, General Evaluator one time, Timekeeper one time, and I have Anthony also use it one time. Instead of talk about the positive usage of vivid words, I would just use the vivid phase. I think that's resonate a little bit more for tonight because it's more to a culture, more into can you hear me? Or, and of course, the other speeches as well. Well, I'm going to start with the Toastmaster Basil. What I caught on your positive usage of vivid words is passion. Not just the passion is the word. You did repeat it several times. And I think it's the passions of staying over here on being the Toastmaster and giving up with the speeches. I mean, as a Toastmaster itself. So it takes a lot of passion to start. So I would give you this word that you have been using it and which is I resonate a lot to me for tonight is your passion. The next one I have is General Evaluator. I love the fact, even though it's repeated word, but it was excellent. It's an excellent evaluation for the excellent speech. Although it was a repeated word, but it can also it's very catchy. It's like, okay, so yeah, it is an excellent evaluation for excellent speeches. Good for that. Melissa, the next one is your speeches is most of the things, it's a lot of emotions on your words. You have a very, very well control of what words you're putting into your message. A lot of marvelous, help, fears. So it makes me feeling up and down. So, okay, am I in the fear mode and am I on the marvelous? And you resonate with the 1 and 2 and 3, and you bring it back at the end of the whole message. Excellent. I capture a lot of your words like the past, present, future, marvelous connections, all these words that is excellent. That I catch it in this evaluation. And Susan, I cannot tell you that how much, can you hear me? Because I remember his commercial as well. And that's so catchy on getting it. It's like, can you hear me? He said, yeah, I want to hear. That was the first thing it come to my mind. Excellent. Jessica, I can't tell you how much I felt. It's feeling like I'm living in my own world. I don't want to be a type of mom, but yeah, it kind of be. But it's so much related to my world. A lot of that, how you demonstrate your feeling. At the same time, I catch like unconditional love. And we all share unconditional love in somehow, some fashion, some way. So that is what I really catch on your speech. Ola for evaluation. And we know I have that vivid word for that it catch for my listening for you today. Evaluation is practice, practice, practice. It does take a lot of practice to going to the next level. I will remember that as well. Anthony, I can tell you that there is not a speech that I don't enjoy. I will be lying to you if I don't. But one note for a vivid word will be invisible note. I always thought that I have to have a note, or don't have a note, or do some kind of note. But now I do believe that yes, there is an invisible note. And I will remember that one. Invisible note. You will have your note somewhere, maybe in here, that you have it. Last, Abby, your speech is so vivid. I really miss all what you wrote. I just kept listening. At the end, oh my God, I have to write something. But it was so vivid. It was so interesting to hear your speech, your tone. Great improvement. I haven't been here for several months, but kudos to you. Right. Thank you very much.
Yes, she was extremely detailed. So, in an effort to keep it ephemeral, I will. So tonight for the accountants report, we had two major speakers, Basil and well right now Amy. But I'll come down the list for the president, nothing. He is in control of all his crutchwords. For the Toastmaster, you seem to favor the word so. I will not count it out, but you really favor the word so. So you may want to, you have control with the ahs and the ums. You use now like 3 times and correctly in between, you know, when you pause, you're like, okay, now, but so is one to look out for. Mark, nothing. Ola, 2 arms. Melissa, 2 arms and 1 arm. Suzanne, 2 arms. Jessica, nothing. Ola, as an evaluator, nothing. Anthony, nothing. Grammarian Amy, you're favoring between and as, I stop counting. And that's it. It's really important.
Thank you, Camille. And last, we have our timer report. Ola?
For the timer, all the speakers qualified. Melissa, you have a speech for 4 to 6 minutes. You use 5 minutes, 11 seconds. So you qualified. That was great. Standing there for 5 minutes is awesome. Susan, you have 5 to 7 minutes. You use 7 minutes, 21 seconds. Almost qualified. Jessica, you have 5 to 7 minutes. You use 6 minutes, 58 seconds. That was very good. For the evaluation, it's supposed to be between 2 to 3 minutes. I use 2 minutes, 2 seconds.
2 to 3.5.
2 to 3 minutes, but then you have 30 seconds grace. So Anthony used 3 minutes, 26 seconds. It's not going to qualify. It's not going to qualify, but you qualified. And Avi used 3 minutes, 8 seconds. I lost because you are saying that you are giving a very great evaluation. I stopped looking at my stopwatch. So thank you for reminding me. Thank you, Senator.
Thank you, Ola. Now I will evaluate the meeting according to what I've seen. It was an excellent meeting, started on time. The Toastmaster gave proper, excellent, detailed introductions to each speaker. I appreciate that. We were able to fill all the roles, just barely. We had a good word of the day, which I appreciated because it's uncommon, but at the same time, everyone knows what it means. So it's actually a word you can use and you're not going to confuse people. And they'll ask you to buy them a word of the day calendar. Sometimes you read words, you shouldn't use them because no one knows what you're talking about, even if you think you're clever for using them. But ephemeral isn't one of those words, so it's great. Everyone was well prepared for their roles except for me, and I appreciate that. And I especially liked how Susan found a way to end her speech gracefully, even though I don't think she meant to end it at exactly that moment. Well done. The table topics were non-existent, but that's okay because we're running out of time. And I like how for the evaluations we had the speaker stand. It was very nicely done. I appreciate the evaluations and a great meeting in general. I would now like to turn the meeting over to Basil.